Leisure time. Did you ever stop to think how much leisure time you really have? Some of us put our leisure time to good use. And some of us, Ken Michaels, for example, spend most of our leisure time just moping.
Moping? He thinks I'm moping. Well, who wouldn't mope? There's nothing to do, nobody's around. You know how it is. I went down to the bowling alley, went over to the drugstore. None of the gang was there. All my friends are busy, so what's for me to do?
Do you suppose Ken has more leisure time than his friends do?
Huh? Well, no, I don't have more time. We all spend about the same amount of time in school, and the rest is leisure time. I've got nothing to do but wait for supper. My friends have more things to do. They're lucky.
Ken's pretty lucky, too.
Listen to that. All right, I'll bite. Why am I lucky?
Because you have so much leisure time. Time in which you can do things you enjoy. Time in which you don't have to work.
Like this, huh? Is that good?
Let me show you a few things. Suppose you had lived 100 years ago. What would you have been like? Take a look.
Where? Oh, is that me? Is that what I would have looked like 100 years ago?
Well, perhaps. But now, well, let's look back 100 years again and see someone else.
Who? Hey, that's my dad.
Young man, you get off that bed and get to work. After you clean out the stable, you can build some new steps for the back porch. While I work 72 hours a week, no son of mine is going to loaf.
72 hours?
12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Tomorrow morning, young man, you're going out to get a regular job. You can work too, and earn your keep.
Not so good, Ken? Well, let's try another picture. Say about 50 years ago.
Oh, hello, son. Well, say, I've got some new pictures for the stereoscope. We'll look at them tonight. Don't forget about your chores. Have them all done by the time I'm through work. And keep the wood box full.
Boy, how long will you work, Dad?
Why, 10 hours. 10 hours a day, every day except Sunday.
60 hours a week? Boy.
Well, Ken, let's take a look at your father's time as it really is today.
Hi, Dad. You sure don't work as long hours as they used to.
That's right, Ken. It's a wonderful thing to be able to do so much work in so little time. This 40-hour week suits me fine. And some people even work shorter hours nowadays. But by the way, Ken, how'd you like to play a quick round of golf before supper? I think we can work it in. And then later I'd like to shellac that new bookcase I'm making.
Well, Ken?
Yes, Dad does enjoy his leisure time. And to think that a few years ago, people didn't have nearly so much time to themselves.
Yes, we've gained a lot of leisure time in the last century or so. All of us.
Wait a minute. All of us? Mother should hear you say that. She's always complaining that she doesn't have enough time.
Well, let's see about that. Can you picture your mother as she might have been 50 years ago?
I guess so.
My, that's hard work. It takes so much time, too. But that's woman's lot in life. Scrub clothes, carry water, bake bread, feed the chickens, till time to go to bed and then get up again to start all over again.
You see, Ken? Now, how about today?
My, this new washer certainly is a time saver. And I do need some extra time. Now, let's see, I want to do some shopping, but this first.
Wait a minute. This may be easier work, but it still looks like work.
Oh, well, I have to plan the program for the Women's Club next month. That's one of my favorite activities, you know. It does keep me busy, but, well, that's not work.
What do you think, Ken?
Well, Mother does have more leisure time now. But still, she's always busy. How does she find so many things to do? How can I find something to do with my extra time? Or for that matter, what about you? I don't know. It seems as if leisure time is a problem.
Well, let's see how your friends have met that problem.
I told him once my friends were all busy. Oh, busy. They have something to do with their time. Let's see. Last I saw of Dave, he was headed that-a-way.
You mean this way? Yes. Dave has a hobby of identifying birds. It's a pleasant way of spending his time, and besides, it helps him with some of his schoolwork. You can learn quite a bit from hobbies. Here's Bill. Some of his leisure time is spent doing part-time work at the bookstore. Along with earning some spending money, he's getting experience that will help him later on. And Alice is devoting some of her leisure to learning to sew. That's something she'll be glad she did when she's older. And right now, she gets a big kick out of it.
There it is. What the hell? I don't know where it went. Yes, I know you're gonna ask me. Okay, why are you late again today? I'll have you know, I was... Hold on. I'm not sure if I... Yeah. I was in the middle of something. A lot longer to finish than I think, okay?
Hi, hey, hello, Charis. And hey there, chat.
Hello, Tara. I was supposed to arrive much earlier, but got caught up in an extensively good streak on repo. It was so good that it stretched out what I thought, like something I thought would take, I don't know, 20 minutes into almost like an hour. And that's why
I have to shower and finish packing within the next hour, and my BF has been in the bathroom for an hour. Can I file for damages at this point?
Why has he been in the bathroom for a whole hour? What's he doing? Is he okay? Did you like check on him? A whole hour is concerning. Like if you shower and you like, it's like you shower and you take a shit, it's like 40 minutes, right? 45? If you've been there for an hour, I don't know what you're doing. You shower now? Yeah, but like, you see what I mean? Like the math doesn't add up. Unless he's also like struggling with makeup, I don't know. Seems to be a recurring pattern. Excuse me, it seems to be a recurring pattern. I'm only watching YouTube. Your legs are gonna give out. It's not good. Like your legs get really sore when you do. It's not worth it. Like, just finish the thing. Just do the deed. Just finish the business. And
Is
then
he struggling with bowel movement?
No, I look. I don't know. I wouldn't want to spend that much time in the bathroom anyways, but unless it's like should I say this yet?
What exactly makes a good streak in repo? If don't see the gnomes, it's a good run for me.
Hold on, let me get to that in a second. The only time I take really long in the bathroom is when I was like when I was with family and I was like, I cannot deal with fucking anyone here right now. And the bathroom's like the only place for peace and quiet. There's no other reason why I would stay so long in the bathrooms, because it's like, no matter how unpleasant it might be to just camp out in the bathroom, it's still not worse than me having to deal with my family out there. So I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna camp in the bathroom. That is why I would spend an hour in the bathroom. I don't know. Usually bedroom, but the bathroom is also quiet room. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you're in your, like, okay, so I gotta, okay. So, okay. Sometimes when you are in your bedroom and you are just minding your own business, like, someone might just barge in through the door and go like, all right, Charis, what are you doing? We need to go do this thing now. And then you will have, there's no warning, there's no sense of privacy. Like, there's no, like, barrier between you and, like, the outside world that would be respected sometimes. For some people, that may be the case. May not necessarily be me. I'm just saying, you know, some people out there have to deal with not having any privacy for an extended amount of time. Used to be my family too, until I made a massive fucking deal with my parents knocking before entering, and I'm glad that worked for you. I'm very glad that that worked for you. For some people that didn't work. And so the only place you have some, like, uninterrupted peace and quiet is the bathroom. So I remember, like, I only realized this in hindsight too, but I showered. I always thought I took long showers because I, like, enjoy showering, and I do, but now I'm thinking about it, because now I'm taking, like, shorter showers, right? Now I'm thinking back, I'm like, oh, I think it's because I just wanted the extra 10 minutes to myself. Fortunately, kicked in at the age of 24. Washroom provides a barrier of privacy. Yeah, because it's like, because everyone makes, like, no one's gonna bother you when you're taking a shit. Like, no one's gonna be like, hey, you need to go do that, unless you're insane, like my parents, who still do that. But no one should be bothering you if you're on the shitter, because it's like, you're on the shitter. Like, why? What is so urgent that it couldn't wait until you come out of it, right? And some people don't understand that, and they will try to stand outside the door and chew you out as you're taking a shit. I'm not speaking from experience at all. No, that's not the case. Nope. Jewish/Asian parents problem. It's like, I like to think it's universal. No, and that's not true. I like to think it depends very specifically on the cultural values of the people who raised that household, but whatever. I share it with others that will want to use the shitter. So unless they also have to go, in which case it's an emergency, you should let them go. Generally, if someone, for example, they want to ask you a question and you're in the toilet, they're not going to barge in and go, hey, could you tell me what, like, when we have to go to that event or do that thing. They'll wait for you to finish. Whereas if you're in your bedroom, you're just, you know, minding you're in your own time, you're in a zone. You could be, like, working on something and, like, or studying. They, like, you know, they wouldn't care. They'll barge through the door and go like, all right, we gotta talk about this thing right now. Fuck you and your priorities. We're doing our thing now. But if you're in the bathroom, like that, there's that shield you have momentarily. You haven't unlocked the passive of randomly disappearing in the middle of the day at your age. What does that even mean? What do you mean disappear? Disappear to where? Like from like from society's radar? Like I gotta go off grid? What about all the shit I have to do? What about all the fucking... Like, the bills are not gonna pay themselves. The streams aren't gonna... They're not gonna... Charis Euphranor's channel isn't gonna stream itself. Someone's gotta do it, right? I couldn't just randomly disappear. I think about it a lot, though. I fantasize a lot about just disappearing. Another valid reason could be someone ripping a fat. That's like that's just immediately like a reason to get your ass beat, right? Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe there's like a higher amount of tolerance in other people's like upbringing. Yeah, I think about it sometimes where I'm just like, what if I just went poof and I went away and it's gone for like a few days, you know. But then it's like, where do you go? Where do you go from there? You disappear. Okay, like you walk out into the street. Well, and when it's night, like you gotta go make dinner. But you're gonna like have enough money to go eat out? And then what? You're gonna go sleep at what, like a hotel? That shit costs money. Where are you gonna get that? Men in their 60s at places like cars or a park where they just sit quietly staring out. I just do that. I do that. I don't like disappear from the radar. This is just a part of my routine. Not in like, I don't have a car, but like, you know, like in the park or in my garden. I sit in my garden sometimes. And I just absorb like the world. I let it flow into me. And like you need that. You need to have that like once every few days. Or else you get too involved in whatever it is you're doing and you get driven insane. Isn't there like so much wisdom is like cultivated in a garden, right? Like so many intellectuals, so many poets, so many artists, they have that like inspiration, or they like create art, you know, they write poems about like their garden, like a park, like nature, you know what I mean? Or like a field. Just a field in the middle of nowhere. You kind of need to have that. You need to have something like that. And if you don't, then it's like, I think it's a failure on society's part that there's no park or greenery near you that you could just stand there quietly and reflect in. Because there needs to be a moment where you don't have to deal with any other human being. It's just nature. And that makes you think about yourself and the world. But it also it also is meditative. Like it calms you. Being sedentary and homebody is the mind killer or something. Did Nietzsche say that? I think he did. I'm not surprised if he did. I think he did. That sounds like something he would say. Although many things sound
Garden
like
are neutral immo because that's where Martin Luther invented Protestantism.
Ah. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, it's where people invent concepts in their head. Not where they invent things, but where they invent like ideas. Or like a park, you know? Just somewhere for you to, because like for you to breathe, you have to breathe. If you can't even be given that time to breathe, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just like spinning and moving and spinning and moving and spinning and moving. You have to be able to be given that time to step back and then evaluate why you're spinning, what's going on, where you're going, and then step back and step forward again, right? Like it's a precarious balance. You cannot spend forever in the garden, but or in the park, or in the car, or on like a bench somewhere. You can't spend forever there, but you should spend like some amount of time regularly. Only guys in important non-gardener business don't deserve making ideas. No. You, that's kind of true though. What I'm saying is the poor non-garden having peasants can't afford to make any ideas. Like your ass cannot afford that. Your ass, all your ass can afford to do is to make money by working, or if you're doing any amount of thinking, which I would argue is like a limited type of thinking, you are thinking about how to make more money. Like that is what you're doing, because you need money to eat and to put food on the table for you and your kids and your husband or wife, and rent and car and insurance and many things. You cannot afford to think about things that are interesting and not immediately that don't immediately contribute to your financial situation. That's true. Like that's not, I'm not saying that ought to happen. I'm saying that is what happens. And because of that, people lose their sense of self and they lose the sense of the world. And they can't, they forget what the fuck it's all for. Or they don't think about it at all, which is concerning, I suppose. I think. But what the hell does it matter what I think? Speaking of thinking, shit, I have to. Speaking of thinking, I'm gonna end stream probably in about 3 hours. So I want to make sure we get like a few runs in. Oh god. I guess it's supposed to be that loud, but Is it too loud? Hold on. Is it too loud? Might be too loud. Okay, well, it should be okay now. Speaking of thinking, we're gonna do a lot of thinking today, very well and very quickly in blueprints, because as proven yesterday, I am just so good at it that nothing has stumped me, and it really is just the game stopping me from completing it on time because they need to pad out the runtime. I understand. It'd be bad for business if everyone could complete it so quickly. I understand. And because of that, I will prove, without a shadow of a doubt today and this time, that now that I know what the game will throw at me to extend its runtime, because, they can't afford to have me immediately beat the game. They want me to spend more time with it. Now that I know it's dirty tactics, I'll be able to breeze through in no time. It's gonna be easy. Blueprints, the game where you're supposed to get from the entrance hall to the antechamber, and as you progress through these rooms, you will draft up, or you will encounter. You get to choose one of 3 room types and layouts, and when you do that, it will lead to a puzzle or a gameplay mechanic or resources or something, and you can advance through that door to the next. The goal is to get to the antechamber for now.
Please no.
And then to get to room 46. we had 50 steps to start with. We got the sauna buff. Yes, in yesterday's run or the day 4 run. Here we got the sauna buff, which gives us 20 more for this day's run. We got 2 gems to start with because we get a permanent addition of the gemstone cavern. And it's looking really good is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is looking really good. I'm looking really good. Please no. Okay, hi Kira. I want to say very quickly that thank you for the timestamp. Thank you for timestamping. It does make the experience much easier to watch, and it's a lot of work. So I see it, but also don't stress about timestamping everything. I suppose, unless you want to do it. If you want to do it, don't let me tell you what to do. But like, if you feel kind of like pressured to do it now because you said that you wanted to do it, don't worry if you don't. Please don't worry about it. That's all I want to say. Because it's like a lot of work, isn't it? To go through a VOD and like categorize and timestamp stuff. Nonetheless, that's the reason why I appreciate it. Okay, we can go through a corridor, nook, or closet. Nook. Okay. Corridor just advances really quickly. We want to get corridors later in the game because it being always left unlocked counterchecks the higher probability of a room door being locked later into the run. So we want to save corridor for later because I don't think you can draft 2 corridors in a run, can you? Closet, nook, because I think when you take a room, it does not appear anymore, does it? I think that's the case. And if that's the case, you can take the nook, get a key early on, just to save that resource, or get 2 items from a closet. No, I like it. Timestamping is my puzzle to work on. It keeps me engaged with content I watch rather than doom scrolling. Thank you. That's fantastic. And thank you for recognizing it's at least better than doom scrolling. Let's see. Okay, we'll take the closet because we can leave nook for later. We should eliminate the dead end rooms early in the pool so we don't get them later in the run. That's what we should do. And closet dead end is okay because your other rooms can like branch into them. I think it should be okay. Let's take closet. Take closet. Closet in center. Key. We got a key. And what? What else did we get? We get 2 things. Oh. A heavy sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh, it's just for trunks. Can I use it to... Can I not use it to like bash a door in? I feel like they should let me do that. I feel like that should be something a sledgehammer can do. But unfortunately, I don't think that's something the game will let me do. Well, it's a closet. What more can you expect? Observatory. Parlor, corridor. We love the parlor, don't we? We love parlors. We love parlors. We love parlors. I would never say no to a parlor game. I would never say no to a parlor game. I've done a parlor like every run, haven't I? Can we go back here? Is there a parlor here? Yeah, I did a parlor in day 4. Parlor in day 3. Parlor in day 2. Parlor in day 1. Yeah, we've done a parlor puzzle every day. Oh, I love the parlor puzzles. A box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. This is false for sure. We got 1 false. We got 1 contradiction. It's a contradiction not because it contradicts.
Better at breaking down doors. A sledgehammer would just bounce back.
Bounce back? What is? You know what? I'm looking at it now. It might, yeah, because some of them might be wood, some of them might not be. Anyways, it's not just that it's a contradiction because it contradicts like the other boxes. This contradicts the physics or the not the physics, sorry, the logic of the game. So it could never be true. That's what I mean by it being a contradiction. So white is for sure false. Black can be true and can be false. It could be true. It has a variable truth value depending on the last box, I suppose. A box next to this box contains gems. This could also be true. This could also be true. So these are variables and this has to be false. Now, no, we don't have to think if this is true because this is never true. If black is true, a box next to this box is true, then it's saying this contradiction is true. But this contradiction could not be true. So these two are for sure false. Now that we know these two are for sure false, we immediately know that this one is true. And this one says a box next to this box contains gems. We know this is true, so it's in the white box. Works every time. Every time. Every time. Every time. Without fail. Without fail. I love that. I love these puzzles, man. Okay, we can go through the pantry, which is a dead end. Nook, which can go right, or spare room. Let's go nook because we get a key off of it. I don't mind it detouring to the right. Is there like a box here? No box here. Yeah, no trunk. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. No items here either. That's okay. That's fine. We proceed. We move on. Hopefully it can go left and right. Oh, it can, but... Oh, it would tax us. But it's okay if it taxes us. Okay. Den or chapel? Den is really... Both are good. Chapel is objectively worse. Whenever you enter, you lose a coin. But we have no coins. So I think how this works is if you don't pick something, it's maintained in the draft pool. And if you pick something, it's eliminated from the draft pool. So let's pick chapel now to eliminate this red room quickly. So we don't have to encounter it again later. Because you can't have like 2 chapels, right? That doesn't happen. There's never been a repeat room. That has never happened. So we're taking the chapel. And the downside of losing a coin is offset by the fact that we have no coins. So now we can go here and just get this extra room. And if it's like a storeroom or a closet, it could be good. Now, if it's a storeroom, you lose the coin, but that's not too big of a deal. Pantry, bedroom, guest bedroom. Okay. Bedroom is not worth it. Pantry is offset by the fact that you have to walk through the chapel, so you only get like 3 coins. Guest bedroom gives you 10 steps. It's a dead end, but that's okay because it's like... We'll be backtracking anyways. Let's take the guest bedroom. Is there anything here that I missed? Let's make sure. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. 10 steps ahead of everything else, aren't we? Easy work, easy work. Is it the same letter? My next question. It is indeed the same letter. This is the letter to Sinclair from KL about the mathematical puzzles. Oh, maybe something I could note here is that he says hoping your health improves shortly, so he also knows that Sinclair has been going through like health complications, which could have lore significance. I still haven't been able to piece together any of this game's lore, but you know, I guess I don't need to. It doesn't matter. Now, let's proceed forward. Should we proceed forward or should we go backward? We should go forwards. Security, utility closet, storeroom. Storeroom makes it a dead end, so we have to backtrack here and snake our way out through the left. Or through the west wing. Utility closet does the same, but has synergy with some things later on. One of those things that it has synergy with is the security room. The security room costs a gem, but it does open up left and forward. It does open up north and west, which are both good rooms, or good spaces for rooms. The utility of the inventory of all items doesn't really matter nearly as much as the computer there that would give us access to disabling the e-card security measures, which we shall do now. View the inventory. We didn't miss anything, that's fine. Key cards. Okay, change offline mode to unlocked. And I think we should set it to low for now, because we don't have a key card, nor do we have access to the breaker box room yet. But when we do, it would be really nice if we could come back and set this to high. So that's been done. Let's return to the security menu. That's been done. That's been done. We can log into network now with Swan Song. Just the password. And I guess that never changes, which is good that it doesn't change. Staff services. Punch in out and disabled. Okay. Staff announcement. Nothing important. Okay, schedule change. Disabled. Special orders. Place a special order. Let's place a special order of... What are running shoes? Metal detector we know is good. I don't know what brass compass or shovel do. I'm going to... I'm gonna say take brass compass because I just want to see what it does. Okay, approve order. Did that logs explain that the house was always anomalous, or was it after Gramps died? I think it's always been like that, but someone correct me if I'm wrong because I don't remember the lore as much as I remember the mechanics of the game. Remote terminal access. No other terminals are active. Electronic mail. Not allowed here. It can only be in the office. That's fine. We've already read what we needed to on the emails. Data transfer is just not available because I don't know, and I don't know what that is. And it's the glossary of term. Okay, okay. Okay, we've been here. We've been here. Beep boop beep beep beep. Okay. Staff notice effective. Yeah. Yeah, Swan Song's the password. Wait, hold on. Payroll will be managed electronically. Clock in and out at the electronic computer terminals. They can be found at security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Okay, we've accessed them. We know where they are. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. What? But I thought it was locked. Keyguard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors will also be more likely to be locked as you press no. Yeah, okay. And we've made them not as frequent. Wait, what? The antechamber's been unlocked and access levers are no longer required? I thought they were required. Hold on, let me read. Let me read out where my notes are from. Antechamber notes. Greenhouse lever has been broken, so the west and east levers are operational. Where did I take... Where were those notes? I think they were from the office, were they not? I think? Has that been changed, or did I just not take those notes properly? Whatever. Let's go... We've got some steps, so let's go left. Weight room immediately screws us over. So not that. Pantry is a dead end. Laboratory is also a dead end. Experimental house features. But it does give us fun house features. This is just a resource room. Laboratory is important. Weight rooms box us completely. So let's take laboratory. Just my theory, but maybe it's a red herring since in the office said that. Yeah, there's contradicting information here, so we'll weigh it out. We'll weigh the evidence. We'll weigh it. Typically work at Cinca Labs. We got sent over here. Yep. Okay, Kimberly. Healing and cooling curves. I don't think I need to know this, do I? Okay. Yeah, there's like 2 elements of the periodic table missing. Have you written that down? No, we haven't. I'm gonna write that down now. Lab. Periodic table of elements missing. What was it again? I thought it'd be like a short-term puzzle. That's why I remember looking it up, then not writing it down. But I guess it's a long-term one. LAAC. Lanthanum and actinium. Lanthanum and actinium. Lanthanum. How do you spell lanthanum? Okay. T-H-A-N-U-M. Okay. And actinium. Actinium. Okay. That's what's missing, and we don't know much else other than that. Fine. We don't need to. Is that something we can fiddle with? No, it doesn't seem like it. Is this something we can fiddle with? No, not at all. There's no door there. Okay. Machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay, so if we can get the boiler room working, we can do something in the lab. I don't know what we can do exactly. What does it mean? What the fuck do these numbers mean? We shall see. Periodic table of elements. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, what is that? 3, 5, 6, 4, 7. Oh my god, no, there's like an answer key. And there's like a left arrow here. Oh. Wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This corresponds to 12 numbers. There are 10 keys here and 12 numbers. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? What the hell does that mean? Ugh. Alright, we gotta fucking write this shit. All this shit down. We gotta write all this shit down. God damn it. Okay. Periodic table. Let's see. Okay. Periodic table, decryption. One is, what is one? One is, give me a second. One is, one is, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Americium. AM. I'm just gonna write AM. I'm just gonna write AM. I'm not fucking writing the whole thing. And then 2 is, what is 2? What is 2? Sulfur, S. 3 is hydrogen. 4 is, what's 4? Protactinium. Okay, PA. 5. Four down at the bottom row. Or 4 across from the bottom and then 2 up. There is RE. Does everyone like take this many notes? Am I overdoing it? Am I underdoing it? What's going on? I feel like I'm doing just the right amount. I feel like I'm doing it the way the game intended. 3 from there. 3 from RE. GD. 7. Where's 7? 7's next to 4. Uranium.
They're
8.
streamers, so probably not.
Yeah, that checks out. The people aren't doing that. 8 is oxygen. 9 is polonium. PO. 10 is oganesson. OG. 11. Astatine? Astatine, I think. Wait, what the hell? Wait, did I fuck it up? Hold on. No. I fucked it up. That's not the... Yeah. It's RN. Hold on. No. 10 is RN. No, yep. I've been looking at an updated periodic table. They have the updated periodic table here. Shit. That would mean that 9 is actually TE, isn't it? 9 is TE. Because it's not the second row from the bottom. It's technically the third if you include like the full expanded, the DLC for the periodic table, but they don't have the DLC here. It's PO, isn't it? Wait, no. So it's TE, right? Shit, I have to make sure. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, it is. Okay. Did I fuck anything else up? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Don't think I did. 4 is PA, right? Let's just check that real quick. No, wait. Wait, what? Hold on. It's the second on bottom row. It's TH. Oh, what? They put LA and AC there? Why would they do that? Wait. These are the two elements missing in this section. Is it? Am I dumb? I don't do chemistry. I didn't do chemistry. What the fuck am I doing? What the hell? Was it from a science text that still says blood is blue when it's still inside the body? Is that from this game? I don't remember that. I don't remember reading that. Oh fuck. Okay, I've been looking online for a periodic table description, and that is not a good idea, I think. So 3 is H. I'm gonna do the one here. 5 is... I'm sorry, 4 and 7 are TH and PA. TH, PA, TH, PA. TH. And then 5 is... Oh no, sorry, 7 is PA, not uranium. God damn. And then 2 after that is 1. Or 3 after that. It's PU, right? Is it 3 after that? Is that... 1, 2, 3. Yeah. PU. 1 is PU. 1 is... I almost fucked it up completely. I almost fucked up the whole periodic table decryption completely. EU. You stink. And then... writing up would be... EU. That is 6. Okay, that's everything on the left, right? 5 is RE, right? Yeah. Yep. Okay. 8 and 12 are F and NE respectively. F, N, E. Wait, right? Is that correct? Hold on. Yeah, 8 and 12 are F and NE. Okay. 2 is bottom left of that. It's S. Yes. And 9 is 2 rows down. BR. Chromium, isn't it? It's breaking, isn't it? And then right next to it is KR, which is 11. No. I'm fucking it up. I'm sorry. My spatial awareness is low. So 2 is S. It's 2 below 2. It's 2 below S. It's 2 below S. Is 2 below S is TE. Wait, sorry. 2 below S is TE. 9 is TE. 9 is TE. 9 is TE. And then 11 is I. Okay. No, we're getting it. We are getting it. Hold on. So that's 9 and 11, and then 10 is the bottom right corner. It's RN. Right? Right? Yes. Yes. That is the whole key. We've done the whole key now. Who's we? It's the royal we, okay? It's like, it's just me, because I'm the only one doing all the work, okay? It's just me. I say we in the royal sense of the word, okay? Welcome to the lab. You're free to experiment by test. Okay, let's do it. For each bedroom you draft after your second, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, set your steps to 40. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Okay. So if we do bedrooms, it's like permanent 40 steps that we want later? Okay. What do we want? Do we want 3 gold for each red room, 1 key for each 2 hallways? Do we want a bunch of keys? Do we want gold, keys, or steps? We've got 71 steps, 2 keys, 0 gold. I don't think we need that much gold though. I don't see what the value of gold is yet. Maybe I'm just short-sighted. I'm thinking when you draft a hallway from another hallway, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. So it's like, if you can keep the hallway streak going, you can get a ton of keys for every hallway, which, you know. Okay, the trigger condition needs to be easy, right? For these two. And it needs to be easy enough, but specifically late game for this to be useful. Setting steps of 40. So if it's easy, if we're taking, okay, hold on, which one are we taking then? When you draft a hallway from another hallway. Drafting a hallway from another hallway feels difficult. It feels like you need to get a lot of hallways. How many hallways do we have right now? We have 0 hallways. We have 0 hallways. So we can chain combo hallways. We can chain hallways. That is feasible. For each red room, we only have 1 red room. We don't gain much value from that. And the gold, frankly I don't see being super effective. So it's between keys and steps. If it's steps, it has to be a late game thing. So it would only be like bedroom. Or I don't know. Yeah, if it steps to 40, I would take bedroom or locked trunk, right? Because that's like controllable. That's something you can do later. You can manipulate. No, well, they're all things you could do later. Would I want draft a hallway from another hallway to set step? No, because when I'm low on steps, I'm desperate to get it now. And this is not something I can control. This I can plan ahead and control, because I can just find locked trunks and deal with them later. This one is also kind of uncontrolled, or like it's RNG. So we take hallway draft and hallway key. So that way it's like the cause and effect are both hallway related things. We can keep that in mind. And what it does is gives us keys. So when we draft hallways, we know they're not going to be locked. Or we know that if they're locked, we can deal with it with our keys that we get from it. Yeah. And if we want to chain more hallways to trigger this experiment more, this actually feeds into the effect which will give us even more keys. Therefore, we're doing this. Log into network. 1 song. Password accepted. Yeah, we're dialing up. Before your time, I would understand. Staff services. We've done those, I think. Okay, these are just the same things, I think. Okay, so if we need to come back... Never mind, it's right next to security. I was gonna say, if security's too far and we can't access it, we can access it through the lab. But I guess we can do it the other way around. We can access whatever we need from the lab through security? Do we need that? I don't think we need that. Whatever. Regardless, it's a dead end, so we're gonna have to go through security here now. Den, storeroom, furnace. Furnace fucking... This is just terrible, isn't it? You do not want this. You do not want to go into the furnace room. Den is good. Storeroom is a dead end. Take den. And then go left. Yep, I want to go here. Corridor, commissary. Always left unlocked. Oh, I really wanted to save that for later, though. The commissary we can buy items from, but we have no gold. Maybe we should have done something with gold. But we can do hallway into hallway with corridor, right? Let's do hallway. Let's try to do hallway into hallway with this. Should we do that, or should we draft a hallway from another hallway? So we have to be in the corridor to draft that. Let's go into the corridor. And I don't think we missed anything. And draft another hallway. There's no hallway. We got shafted by RNG. But it's okay. That's okay. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. We've already drafted 1 bedroom. It'd be a dead end anyways. We'd have to go through den. Pantry gives forward as well. Let's take pantry, I think. We need multiple access points. We have keys, but we gotta make sure we don't screw ourselves over with a dead end. I think 5 apples, bananas, and oranges. Hmm. 2 steps from the apple. Okay. Door's locked. We have a key. I don't know if we should have used the key now, but we can. Bedroom. Whenever you enter, gain 2. Whenever you enter, lose 2. Gymnasium. It does open up left and right, though. Shit. Oh, it does open up left and right. Bedroom closes off from left. We can conceivably go through the entrance hall. We can conceivably backtrack into entrance hall, which would cost 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To get back to entrance hall to go on the left. And we did start with 20 extra steps, so that's... But what's the cost? The cost is like we lose some steps here. Is the cost too much? Or is it maybe even too little? Do we want to maybe draft gymnasium or save gymnasium for later? Wait, no. If we take utility closet, we can go back to security. And set locked key doors higher. We'd have to progress through den then. But that's okay. So, okay, we can choose between... Oh, these are all, like, not fantastic, but they're not bad options. They're all okay. They're all decent options. Bedroom, all a bedroom does is open up right, which doesn't need to happen because we then can do that as well. Gymnasium opens up both, and like look at the map, right? Gymnasium opening up left and right here is really good. I think. The cost is not that big of a deal. Whenever you enter, lose 2. I don't think that's too big of a deal, is it? If we take closet, we have to go back, set security, and then go through den and hope den brings us forward without it being a dead end. If we take, but it does take away this breaker box from our pool. Bedroom opens up right, which doesn't really do anything other than like do what den could be doing. Gymnasium opens left and right. I have yet to find breaker box security to be like a potent combo. I always think it's a good combo, but then like I try to do it and it's not that good. So is it bad to utility closet here? Do you break off too many like entry points, especially because it's right in the middle of the map? Are you conservative with your steps? I am a bit conservative, yeah. I do have a lot of steps on me right now. I actually need to get more resources, you're right. Because I'm thinking the breaker box security synergy is good. But you know what? Yeah, if I take utility closet, I might be blocking off entry of these points. If it's between bedroom and gymnasium, gymnasium wins. So it's between utility closet and gymnasium. So I have yet to see the breaker box security synergy. Save me. But it's more common in higher ranks. Okay. If I take closet, I have to go through den, and den has to path into something like forwards. Then left. Or we backtrack and go to entrance hall. But backtracking and going to entrance hall is not that big of a cost. Because we have 70 steps, and that's a good amount of steps we have. So let's take utility closet, I think. I would take gymnasium if we didn't have this backtracking option. We do have this option to backtrack back to the entrance hall on the left. So we take utility closet because because this synergizes with security really well. We've solved this, so we don't have to do that anymore. We can turn off the lights in the lights in gymnasium. What does that do? You know, we've never actually done that. Let's try turning off the gymnasium and darkroom.
Hey chat, what's crackin'?
Hey Zero.
Hey chat, what's crackin'?
Oh. Fable double. Nothing much. We are solving puzzles and blueprints. I heard you have graduated today. Congratulations. Then is going to be... Oh. Let me draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Okay. Drawing room. Ooh. Or storeroom. If we take storeroom, we're so deadlocked on right. We get a lot of resources to tackle everything on the left. But I just don't think it's worth it. Not here, at least. So we have to take... But if it's between spare and drawing room, we should definitely take drawing room. So let's take drawing room. How lovely. I feel like these would mean something, but I don't know what they would possibly mean. Oh, fuck. Any of this mean? It probably means something. But what? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go here first. You may draw new ones. Like forever or once? Door's locked. Oh, shit. Let's go through here then. Library, bedroom. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Lavatory. Lavatory just sucks. I used to think like, okay, is there a secret in the lavatory? But no, there isn't, because it's just a red room. It's just supposed to be bad. And you can redraw infinitely? Forever? Because library is fine, but if I click this and then it goes and then I can't do it again, I'd be a little annoyed. Just a little bit. Do I re-roll? Do I get to re-roll infinitely? If I don't get to re-roll infinitely, do I screw myself over by taking this? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I don't get to re-roll infinitely, then this has to be a specific thing, doesn't it? Because library is pretty good. Library is pretty good. What's the benefit for laboratory? None. It's a red room. So rooms that are in red tend to be negative rooms. They tend to be rooms with bad effects. Sometimes at the cost of something good, like for example, weight rooms or gym rooms where there are multiple entry points. Sometimes they're just shit, like the lavatory or the furnace. It's a toilet room. It couldn't be that good. Whenever you enter, gain 2 is also good for library. In case we need to, I don't know. Oh, let's redraw. Okay, let's redraw and hope we get north and west entry points. Shit, that's it forever. Fuck. We did get the gymnasium, which is north and west entry points. Okay, so redrawing, you can only redraw once. You can only redraw once. We know that now. We know now you can only redraw once. We can take gymnasium or the other thing. Or spare room. I think gymnasium is the way to go. Do we spend the key now to get through this door? Or do we do that later? Greenhouse gives you metal detector? It does, but do we need metal detector? It's just for like, look out for what's on the ground, but you know, I know what's in the ground, right? I think. Or what's in the rooms, and I haven't missed anything, I think. It makes it more likely to draw green rooms in the future, which would be good if we had the other green room that gives you gems every time you draft a green room. But we don't have that, so this is not as synergistic. The green rooms synergize a lot with each other. That's what I'm trying to say. Spare room could be okay as well. I don't know. Okay, if we take spare room, we have to take a room here that branches up, and we need to take another room that branches up or left. If we take gymnasium, we need to... This can be a dead-end room, and that'd be okay. We can get like a closet or something. Not a closet, sorry, like a storeroom. We're gonna need a lot of keys. We are gonna need a lot of keys. Fuck. Shit. We take gymnasium and we draw and we see what we get here, I think. No, 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 no. We take spare room and we re-roll this to 100% go north. Or it's not gonna 100% go north. We don't know that. And even if it goes north, it's like it has to go north again. Or west. Shit. We need a lot of keys. We do need a lot of keys. What's more likely to give us a key? A spare room or gymnasium? I don't think either is gonna give... Yeah, I don't think either is very lucky. Okay, let's take gymnasium. And then, let's go here and see if we can get storeroom. No storeroom, we're fucked. It's over. No storeroom, it's fucking over. Commissary. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. This stage of the game... to draw. Fuck. Fuck! That's a wasted hallway! That's a wasted, it's a wasted dining room! It's a wasted dining room too! Observatory is the only one that's like... You know, not... Oh, shit. Oh, that's bad RNG. Oh, if we had the hallway like here, and then here, here, I don't know. Fuck. Because this, no way this is going to lead to another hallway. That's not happening. Okay. The dining room branches to nowhere. Observatory is the only one that goes there. We have to take observatory because the other ones are so bad for us. The other ones are effectively dead-end rooms that don't have dead-end room effects. Like dead-end room benefits. This is nothing. This doesn't have a dead-end room benefit. All it has is like a dining room. Or all it has is a meal, which is good for steps. We have so many steps. Let's take observatory, and we're low on gems now. Fuck. Two stars. This is permanent. That was from the last run. What? How do we know what that does again? Doesn't go the first time around. The 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. If we backtrack, we can use our sledgehammer and open 2 trunks. Which could have given us a ton of keys or something. I don't know. Whatever. There's 3 steps. Oh, so these are all benefits until like... Until 12. And then Draxus kills us. What happens after 20? I guess we'll never know. And we only know what it is in, like, if we remember what the constellations are, but I'm not going to remember what the constellations are. But the 2 trunks, you know what? There's 2 trunks in the entrance hall. I think we're very likely going to, at some point, backtrack to go to left. Now, when do we do that is the question. When do we do that? Okay, okay, okay. Do I want to go to gymnasium or observatory? I guess I go through here, it doesn't matter. If it's locked, which it is. I was gonna say, if it's locked, we go back to the gymnasium. I didn't think it would immediately do that. Oh, we forgot to backtrack to security. We forgot to backtrack to security. Fuck. Okay, but if we're backtracking later anyways, it's fine. Or are we backtracking now? Are we backtracking now to just go all the way to the entrance hall, open up the trunks, and then just go on the left? Or do we continue through the gymnasium and see what's going on? We backtrack through to get to security. I think we backtrack now. I think we start backtracking. Yep. We gotta take advantage of the trunks. Okay, so by backtracking we get to do this, and we get to go to the trunk. So now to find a brass compass. We could do that. We could do that. No, but that would be no. Brass compass is next day. It's gonna be in the commissary the next day, not today. Today we're getting something else though, which I ordered. I forgot what I ordered. Keycard system. Keycard system set security level to high because they are shut off. And the offline mode is like unlocked. Yep, it's unlocked by default when it's off, which we have turned it off. Okay. Go back to the chapel. We lose 1 gold going through the chapel. I forgot about that. So we lose like 2 gold if we come back to do the gymnasium because we get fucked up. Or we can go really far here and then track through gymnasium. I don't know. No, but that wouldn't be the point. Okay, all right. That's just that door's locked. Okay. We are backtracking, right? We are backtracking. Yes, we are. Yes, we are backtracking. If we are backtracking, does it matter what we're okay? Does it matter that we're going through the chapel for backtracking? Not really. We have to do it. Okay. Son of a bitch. Okay. Go through the nook, go through the parlor, back to the entrance hall, where there are 2 trunks awaiting us. Bam. What is that? Lockpick. We'll occasionally be able to unlock some normal doors. A hobbyist lockpick. Occasionally. What the fuck does that mean? What are the odds? What are the odds? The odds are... If the odds are good, that is huge for our key economy. Especially since we're gonna path left now. If these happen to be 3 dead ends, then the run is fucking... not over, but I'd be really annoyed. 3 keys. 3 keys in the trunk. Right when we got the sledgehammer as well. This might be the run. Oh shit. Keys for sale. Okay, this fucks us a bit. This is terrible. This can be good. We take spare room. That is really clutch for observatory door, you're right, yeah. That's insanely good. Storeroom, bedroom, library. Oh god. Not storeroom yet. We can take storeroom into like this room or this room maybe, because it's like a dead end anyways. Bedroom or library. Bedroom, if we need to backtrack, we can like alleviate the backtracking if we need to backtrack to gymnasium, right? But I don't think we need to. Library will give us uncommon floor plans, which would be good, I think. What are the uncommon floor plans that exist? Does it matter what they are? Whatever. We take bedroom, so that if we need to backtrack to the gymnasium, it's a little less costly because we're gonna get the benefits of it going now, but it will also get more benefits if we backtrack. Boiler and electrical might be common. I think they're dead end rooms as well though, because if they're uncommon but dead end rooms, then it's kind of annoying because we block off this whole section of the map. Which we just can't afford at the moment. Reddington, no items anywhere I can pick up. The same portrait. Lovely view. Lovely top hat. Bedroom. West Wing Hall dining room. Commissary. We can do hallway into hallway. Or dining room. Commissary I don't think is as good. Either of these is fantastic. Which one do we take? Let's take If we take hallway into another hallway, that opens up a lot of the map, doesn't it? Does it? I think so. Dining room is good, but I don't think rank 8's been reached yet, has it? Have I reached rank 8 yet? I don't remember. When we get, like, here is rank 8. It has to be, right? We can save that for later. But we can try comboing hallway into hallway now to get those keys. Let's combo hallway into hallway. Let's do this, and then it's gonna be a hallway, watch. Fuck! No! Courtyard, storeroom, nursery. Okay. Is storeroom bad? Storeroom is kind of bad here. Storeroom would be good here. Storeroom is not good here. Courtyard is fine. Nursery. I've already drafted 2 bedrooms. This is not worth it anymore. Courtyard is just like it's just a green room that will cost a gem. That's costly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's take courtyard. Let's take courtyard. We have to take courtyard, I think, because storeroom is really bad here. It's not really bad. Storeroom is not great here. Storeroom would have been really good here or here. Maybe even here, right? I don't know. But courtyard is really good here. Let's take courtyard. Okay, I'm taking courtyard here, and I'm gonna draft a hallway from here. That's what's gonna happen. Yes. No, it's only, it doesn't. We fucked. We wasted a room, but we wasted a door. Rumpus room. 8 coins. Gem requirement. I don't have a gem. Lavatory is a dead end. We can eliminate it here, but I think hallway would be. Wait, should we take this? Actually, no. We get like 3 keys from this, don't we? No, we get like a key. We get 1 key for doing this, or we eliminate lavatory from the pool now, in a good spot. This is a good spot to eliminate lavatory. This is a really good spot to eliminate lavatory. But how else am I gonna get a hallway into another hallway? I'm not gonna get another hallway into another hallway, am I? Am I? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I don't think I will get a hallway into another hallway. Let's try to get lavatory here. That'd be so good. Hallway into hallway. Experiment successful. Yes. And if we do another one again, I think we would get 2 keys instead, wouldn't we? Let's try. We've got some steps. We've got some steps. Okay, that's screwed. Hallway, hallway. Oh! No! No! No, 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 no. Fuck, fuck. Shit. Storeroom is not good here either, is it? Dining room is good because it gives us this room as well. Which I wish this was storeroom or like lavatory or something. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we can't get another because we have no fucking gems. We have no gems. It's between dining room and storeroom. If we take storeroom, then courtyard's kind of wasted here. But we can still advance left. Dining room opens up this little extra room we get. Closes this off, but that's fine because we can just go through, we can pass into courtyard to get to it. Let's take dining room. Doors in the west wing likely to be locked. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. A wonderful dinner here, which I don't have access to because I'm not rank 8 yet, apparently. How am I not rank 8 yet? Whatever. That's the green room. Now we can get a dead end room out of the way here. Yeah, like the storeroom. Billy room is fun, but I think storeroom is good. This is optimal storeroom location. Optimal. This storeroom is optimal as fuck. This is the most optimal storeroom in the entire history of the game that's ever been played, okay? This is the most optimal storeroom. We have 6 keys now as we advance to the left. Holy shit, we're cooking. Holy shit, we're cooking. We are definitely reaching the antechamber on like day 5, which is probably unheard of. I don't think anyone's ever done that on their first attempt. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. Code check. I don't need my magnifying glass. I do not need that magnifying glass. These are both gem requirements. Garage, 3 keys, but it costs a gem. We have 6 keys and 1 gem, so we're not doing that. The commissary opens up space, so we have to take that, I think. Fuck, these... I'm out of gems, I'm out of gems, I'm out of gems. I am out of gems. Out of gems. I remember this. Without car, with gem, no garage, sorry, not gem, cart, without car, with card, what? Okay. $3 gold for a gem, 5 for a salt shaker, I don't know what that does. 6 for a shovel, 10 for a key. It costs 10 for a key? Okay. We have 6 keys on us. We're rich in keys. Let's take the gem, because we need the gem. We need the gem. In case, like, we get a good door. In case we get a good door. What does the salt shaker do? Does it improve dinner? Maybe it improves dinner. I think it improves dinner is what it does. Shovel, I have no idea. Maybe it does lets you do something outside. I don't know. Commissary. It's locked. Lockpick kit. Yes, yes. No, no, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's actually okay. Because we got 6 keys from exploring this side of the map. We traded about 20 steps for that. Which is really worth it. Oh, we can't re-roll. Definitely not bunk room. We can take billiard room or lavatory. Now I know what you might be thinking. Lavatory gives you nothing. Billiard room gives you a key for solving the puzzle. Don't you want to just get the extra key instead of getting nothing at all? No, actually, because I think if we take lavatory now, it permanently eliminates it from the pool, and we don't have to see this bullshit again. We'd never have to see the lavatory again if we do this in this run. We will have to backtrack all the way here, but we've got 6 keys to do it. I think it's possible. Therefore, this is the correct play. Has anyone ever stepped in the lavatory? Am I wasting 2 steps stepping in it? Because I know it's dead end, and I know it says there's nothing there, but maybe there is something there? I think you have to check it, right? You have to check this room, don't you? No, but we're so close to the antechamber from here. Let's step in and see. Let's step in and see. We're wasting 2 steps, I know. To, you know, look at this fucking toilet. Which was not worth it at all, but I needed to know there's nothing here for sure. There might be something here, right? They might have put something here. They didn't, but they might have. They didn't. They didn't. They did not. They did not do it. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing. I think when they do payday, there might be money here in the lavatory, but I doubt it. Fucking toilet. What did you expect, Charis? You idiots. Whatever. Whatever. I didn't even. Wait, what is that? I almost left that. Oh, it's a greater chance of finding it, not just like it tells you where it is. Oh. 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 Okay. I almost missed that. We go south all the way. Yep. Wait. Yep. I knew we would backtrack, so the 2 extra steps and bed trips from bedroom were good. They were put to good use. We're back at the entrance hall again, with 6 less steps than what you would normally start out with. But that is okay, because we have 6 keys. That is an insane amount of keys. And if we draft a hallway into another hallway, which could conceivably happen, it's so many more keys. And if it's not a traditional lock, it's a card lock. Card locks are unlocked because we took Utility Closet's breaker box to shut off the system, and when the system is off, it is unlocked by default. The most difficult thing going into the end game is having enough keys to break through all the locked doors or being able to access the keycard doors. Both of those we've solved just now effectively with the 6 keys. You spam the bedroom perk by going back after entering the room. I thought about that. I did the mental math. It doesn't work. Because when you go into the bedroom, you get +2. You step out of it, it's like -1. When you step into the bedroom, you spend 1 step. You gain 2 steps from this, right? So you're net +1 now. If you step back in the same room, you're net 0. They made sure you couldn't abuse that. No, trust me. I thought about it for a second, but immediately I was like, there's no way the game would let you do that. That would makes no sense if this was an infinite step generator. But if you just do the math, yeah, you are at a net neutral if you step in and out of a bedroom from another room. You are at a net negative normally, but you would never be net positive stepping into a room repeatedly, like that with a repeated effect, because then you could just spam infinite steps, which is not something the devs would let happen. Anyways, we're going back to the parlor. We're back in the parlor through the Nook Chapel. We lose our last coin, but it is what it is. Do we need to do anything in the security room? I don't think so. We just barged straight ahead into the gymnasium, I think. Or do we want to go through observatory instead and just spend the key there? Because at this point we've got more keys than we need, but not as many steps. We got 43 steps right now. You know what? Okay, either way we must get to the drawing room first. So let's get to the drawing. Wait, hold on. Let's just double check to make sure we have Yep, nothing we haven't collected yet. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I did miss that metal detector in the courtyard earlier, so. Go through the den. And then into the drawing room. Spend the key to go to observatory, or lose 2 steps going to the gymnasium. We're at 38 steps right now. Do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to the antechamber. We're somewhat abundant on both, but I think no, but like we can open 2 doors from gymnasium anyways. We can open this room up and this room up. If we go to observatory, we only open this room up. So that's worth the 2 steps you invest in gymnasium, so let's go through there. That's a keycard system. Luckily, that doesn't bother us. So now we know that this is unlocked for sure. We don't know if this is unlocked for sure, but if it's not, we can use our key. Which one do we take first? We take this first to see if we can get any gems. Because we're low on those. Well, yeah, that'd be really nice, but we can't afford it. Fuck. Let's come in for plans for the library. That's good. Do we open this as well? I think we do. Billy room, boudoir, kitchen. Shit, it's actually not ideal. Oh, the boudoir counts as a bedroom. It's a bedroom location. Okay, okay. Well, it makes sense to take billiard room. But we want to draft from the library. Let's draft from the library and ignore... So, okay, billiard room is there, but we don't have to take it yet. It gives us a key if we need it. If we need it, we can go to the billiard room for a key, but we have 6 keys, so we're fine. Go through here. Wait, do we? I just wasted like 4 steps or some shit. Oh, that felt really bad. That felt really... Please select one. Mount Holly Library book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available in the next time you draft the library. Oh. Which one do we want? Are these on the book list in the library? Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. None of them. Okay. How about drafting strategy? Architectural Digest, Volume 3. I feel like that's like knowledge. That's meta knowledge in the game. Simon P. Jones. It's me? Okay. Yep. That's what I want. Okay. The next time we come here, we'll have that book with us. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource of information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. R is the directory. I have not unlocked that many shops yet. A lot of hallways. Room 1 is not the entrance hall. So what's room 1? Why have we not unlocked room 1? That's kind of weird. Interesting. Interesting. The directory. That has to be an arrow. That has to be an arrow. That arrow is pointing to something. It's pointing to the chair? What's up with the chair? I don't know. What's going on? Can we go up the, We can. Whoa. There's gotta be like a secret door. There's gotta be a secret door here, right? No? Not a single one of these is clickable? Mount Holly Records? Oh. Total time 5 hours, 25 minutes. 5 days, longest day, an hour and 21, average days. 72 steps taken, 8 keys turned, 25 gems used, 17 gold spent, total stars 2. These are my stats, okay. 5 parlors drafted, 5 parlors solved. What can I say? Anything else? Hold on. That's kind of weird. 1 upgrade disc discovered. Okay. So there's more of those to discover. That's fine. That makes sense to me. Don't mind me, I'm just clicking on like every book. Just to see if I can like read it or click on like anything at all. No secret passage here. No secret passage here. No secret passage. That's fine. Scrapbook. My first claim ticket. First item checked, magnifying glass. It was the only item I had. Baron of Mount Holly. Name's nephew provisional heir. My favorite floor plan. Security. Can't seem to ever pass it up. It's not my favorite. Most time spent in security and den and laboratory. Most drafted parlor. That's my favorite parlor. Yes, yes, yes. We love parlor. Most paid for. 4 gems for passageway. Options I've made none. Misery receipt. A gem. 3 gold. Paid in full. Have a good day. Most avoided floor plan. Nursery. Bunk room. Furnace. Not even a bad room. I just haven't had an opportunity to use it well. Okay, so this is my, okay. These are my stats. Alrighty. Let's common floor plan while drafting here. What would it be? It would cost money, that's for sure. Of course it would cost money. What the fuck did you think it would? Plus 1 key for each bedroom in your house. Oh, it insta-locks you, never mind. It insta-locks the run. It fucking kills the run immediately. It has to be workshop or aquarium. Aquarium opens it up, opens up the left. Workshop opens up front. Or north, sorry, not front. I don't need to open up the left. Do I? Because I can just go forwards. I can just go north with my 6 keys. It allowing me to backtrack into the billiard room isn't that big of a deal either, because I can always just walk back to the billiard room, right? I do not need to backtrack to it to get my key either, but I just want to solve the puzzle. I just want to do the puzzle, actually. So... workshop or aquarium, workshop or aquarium. Aquarium cost a gem. We don't have many gems. Therefore, we take workshop. I want to go back and solve the billiard room puzzle so much, but I only have 36 steps left. And I have to backtrack by going through the gymnasium. Oh yeah, backtracking is a cost. Backtracking is a huge cost. Oof. Backtracking is a huge footprint cost. I lose my last gem going to the aquarium. And what if I want to get a hallway? I can't get a hallway. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Yeah, this isn't another door. This just leads me back to billiard room. What does that mean? That means I don't have to trade all those steps for a key. I've got 6 keys. I don't have to worry about keys. I don't have to worry about keys. Take workshop. This is optimal. This is optimal for sure. My metal detector is ringing. What is that? A navigational compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Ooh. This is number 8 again. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. L. What does that mean? So this is the secret. L is the secret. What the hell does L mean? Message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Message read is lost within the bold words spoken soft. This is within the message. The note is read, the letter is not. L. Don't combines and letters like L letters? Spell L? Lost L. L. What the fuck does that mean? What does it mean to L? What does that mean at all? I don't know what that means at all. I haven't the faintest clue. Can I combine anything? Lockpick and metal detector. Okay. Metal detector and that doesn't work. Sledgehammer and doesn't work. Compass and doesn't work. Okay, so there's only one combination, and it's between the metal detector and the lockpick kit. Why do I want to do that? What happens if I just lose the items and I don't get anything out of it? Well, I lose the ability to skip having to use a key, but I have 6 keys, so that's okay. And I might lose out on keys or coins. I have 6 keys, that's okay. Let's assemble. Pick sound amplifier. Pick sound amplifier. What the hell is that? What is that? Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Okay. What does that even mean? Also, I don't, like, I have no clue how I would even solve this puzzle. Stones cut by hand and letters rot. Okay, first line is about this rock here. That's what this is about. Second one. Do spell our secrets card from thought. Okay, this is the secret. This is the code. This is the thing. Okay, that's what line 2 says. A message read is often lost. So they're saying you don't get it because it's a puzzle. Fourth line, among the bold words spoken soft. This is where I'm getting tripped up. Among the bold words, this is the only bolded word in the entire letter, or in the entire sheet. Among it spoken soft. Message read. Message. The E is silent. The E is silent in message. The E is silent in message. The end E. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read, the letter is not. So we're not supposed to read L, we're supposed to read E? Do I have to, like, play the E key at a piano? Sorry, that was really loud. You can even hear the chair creaking from the person who did that. Okay, did that work? Did that trigger anything? Did that trigger anything? No, probably not. Oh, fuck. Here. Oh, it's locked. Let's use the pick sound. Okay, can't. Okay. That's okay, we got 6 keys. We are not ticking locksmith. We are not ticking freezer. We have to take dark room. Fuck, that blocks off the whole left. My entire left is blocked, so now I went from having 3 entrances to 1. It's bullshit. I had a gem too. I was ready to have to pay the gem cost for a good room here. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. You've got to be. Where'd the piano come from? I looked it up online. Yeah, no. Fuck. Oh, I hate this so much. We got too many keys and nothing to use them on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I had no choice. I had nothing to do. The darkroom's off by default. Why did it do that sound? Why did it make that sound? I don't like that fucking sound. Holy shit, I don't like that at all. Okay, at least this is unlocked, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna lead to the antechamber. I don't know. If it's not, my run is dead. So I cannot take this. I have to take this room and then hope the next 2 rooms will path directly into it. I have to take this room. Oh my god, no, shit. I don't know. I can't see. I took lavatory early as well, just in case. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. We played that perfectly. We closed off too many entrances. That's what happened. We closed it off too many times. Ah, fuck. Shit. This could be the commissary of the shop or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's see. Hallway. Not that it matters, because, like, hallways don't really matter too much. And if it's locked, yeah, sure, no problem. I can't pick it with that. That's fine. I've got another key. Take all my keys. Kitchen office. I don't have 2 gems for office. Bunk room kills me instantly. I have to take kitchen. And I'm out of gems. Oh my god, I'm so close. Please. I'm so close. Banana, club sandwich, or a chef salad. 5 sets for every green room in your house. I don't have that many. Wood-fired pizza. Summer truffle sauce. Smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms, and spiced salami. Cooked to perfection with just the right amount of char. Plus 20 steps, plus an additional 10 if you have a furnace. I don't. Fucking rough. Oh my god, it's fucking rough out here. I'm right there. I've got 4 keys. Please, God, I have 4 keys. I have 4 keys, 32 steps. Please, God. I have nothing else. Wood-fired pizza? How is pizza gonna get a job? Thanks. Thank you. Alright. It just has to go forward. If it goes forward, we win. If it goes forward, we win the game, and if it doesn't, we lose the game. And there's literally nothing we can do about it. And if it's locked, and that's something the game can do, we already prepared for what it can do, and therefore that's why we have 4 keys. That's fine. That's okay. Oh my god, I had no gems. I was gonna say, oh, it's easy, and I forgot I had no gems. I can't do the pool. I can't do nursery. Conference room. Whenever items will be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Did we do it? Is it the antechamber on day 5? Antechamber on day 5. Antechamber on day 5. You know how we got 20 extra steps in the sauna? Didn't even need to use that. No. What? I thought they said it'd be unlocked. I thought they said it would be unlocked. What they said is that it would be unlocked. They said the door is unlocked. What is... Safe code 90... Oh! Writing that down. Safe code 9083. Okay. Now we know. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Okay. 2 steps. Excellent. The dark room, yeah. Fucking hell, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm at the antechamber. What do you want from me when all 3 of the rooms I drafted here None of them led left. None of these 3 rooms led left. Any one of them could have led left, and I wouldn't have to be in this fucking bullshit. I played this perfectly. I did not make a single mistake except for when I stepped from library to gymnasium like twice. So I lost like 5 steps or something. But like, you know, I did so well for every other part. I didn't have to worry about that. What the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do when the antechamber's locked? I've been there enough times, haven't I? From its root, meaning the room before, all signs from paths point toward the antechamber. This mysterious sealed room, resting on the 9th rank, may prove, however, quite an initial challenge to even reach, let alone enter. So you can't help but draw a connection between this chamber and 46. The fuck? Where the fuck is... I have 3 keys. I've got a sledgehammer. I've got a pick sound amplifier. I got a compass. But is it still locked when the alarm was set on high? No, this, you mean? I don't remember. The alarm right now is set on high. Maybe we could try that. But I have to go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 10, so 10. So it's 10 to get to security and then 10 back. 20 steps. I've got 13 steps. I'll have 13 steps remaining to see if I can adjust the security settings and have it open up. But I just don't think it will. I just don't think it does. Men low is a typo. Yeah, I can go there and set it to low, and then come back to the antechamber maybe. But I just don't think that's. I doubt that's what I need to do. But what the hell else can I do at this point, right? So, all right. Man, fuck this game. The library next to the gym. Blue memos true. Oh. Oh, wait. So that safe code was false because that was on a red piece of paper. What else was on a red piece of paper? I do remember what else was on a red piece of paper. I do not remember what else was on a red memo. What the fuck? Blue. Oh shit. Blue memos. True. Red memos. Lies. Oh. This is true. Key card access. Yeah, okay. This is a lie. The antechamber has been locked. Access levers are required to grant entry. Where in the goddamn fuck would an access lever be? Where? Where would that be? They bamboozled me this whole time. What? Holy shit. What did I write down that was on red memo? I don't remember. What? You're fucking with me, man. You're fucked. Yeah, it's just the key card system. It's nothing to do with the It has nothing to do with anything else.
It was the safe code.
Yeah, I remember the safe code. Being something I'd written down. Did I? Was there anything red in this room? In the lab? I don't think so. Oh my goodness. My whole life is a lie. What? Do we take the conference room then? Do we go back to the conference room? I'm sorry, is what I mean. What I meant. Where else do we go? I also think like closet here might not be so good because it screws up your middle pathing quite a bit. Even if it is early game. You can go left and right to like circumvent that. But I think starting through middle closet is a mistake. I think that's a mistake. Even though in hindsight it didn't really matter, I think, because I really thought I'd be able to just get into the antechamber through this, but I couldn't. And I also thought that I could just circumvent this early game blockage by going through library, workshop, or dark rooms, but as we can see, that is no longer the case. Yeah, we set it back to low. Not much else we can do, I think. Like, what the fuck else do we do? Go to the dining room, get 20 steps back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 steps. It takes 7 steps to get 20 steps from the dining room? Sure, why not? Let's do that. Why not? No reason not to, I guess. Might as well eat the food before it goes cold. Nook, right? Yeah, we go through the nook. No trunk here. No trunk here. We did find 3 keys from the trunk. Without them, we'd be like just shy of what we need, or just no, we'd just barely make it. But still, dining room is through the. Okay. Dinner served. Wood-fired pizza. Yum, yum, yum. Have dinner. We left the whole slice? How rude. How disrespectful to the food. We did waste like 2 steps in the toilet as well, but I don't think that mattered much. Why can't we see out anymore? What's going on? Kind of weird that you can't see outside from the windows anymore. I mean, you can look up, but man, what the fuck? What the fuck were they doing? Why'd they do that? Why'd they do that, man? Well, it's a dead fucking end. Do we go back to the conference room to check? The note? Well, you can see the red note there, by the way. I want to go back there to check the lie and check the antechamber. Yeah, we should check the antechamber. I'm not expecting it to change, so might as well just do that. Oh no, my coins. My coinage. And then we can just go straight ahead. We can play the billiard room game. We can play the billiard room game. Let's go play the billiard room game. Nothing else to do. I want to play darts. Five. 1 plus 9 plus 6. 16. 5 plus 2 minus 4. 3. 15... 17 minus 15 times 2? And I'm assuming not PEMDAS. I'm assuming we're going through... We're bracketing the first bit of this equation. So 17 minus 5 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Where the hell's 4? There's 4. Yeah, okay. 9 minus 1 times 2. 8 times 2, 16. What do we get? Oh, we don't necessarily get a key. We get a key card sometimes. Okay. Not that that matters, but alright, we solved the puzzle. Yay, us. Ugh. Alright. Alright. That was the puzzle. I don't know what to do with this puzzle. Like, I don't see a piano anywhere, so I don't know how else you would read out the letter. The true box does not always contain the prize. Oh, we know that. We know that, yeah. The boxes could be lying and have the gem in it. Like, that makes sense to me. We turned off the darkroom lights before we even set foot in it. Not that it would have mattered anyways, but I wanted to see if there would be a difference. And apparently no. There is no difference. No difference. It is the same thing in the darkroom, just as scary. This electronic door, which has been dealt with. This is a lie. So it's not the safe code. So is it any code at all, or is it just bullshit? So it's a code for something else instead of the safe? Is it the code for the front gate in the garden? Still locked. Still locked. Oh, what can you do? What can you do? Nothing. It was a rhetorical question. You can't do anything. This game just completely stops you from playing it. Even when you do everything right and solve all the puzzles. What the fuck? Come on. It's day 5, alright? That's 5 more attempts than I would have needed normally. Don't understand what they want from me. Okay, let's go outside. Fuck this game, I'm leaving. What has changed? That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. I don't think there's anything to do about it yet, but that's interesting. Just something to note. There's a little doorway, it seems, over there. Where you drive from. Those are the birds that we scared away. That's open now. Little gem mine thing. Or was it always open? No, I don't remember. I don't remember. Where we keep our stuff. Oh, it's where we call a day. This is the apple garden in the backyard with a combination lock. Let's try 9083. Oh, well, I mean, okay. What now? I don't know what else to do. I didn't think I'd get this far. I thought I'd get further. I will be real with you.
Hi guys.
Okay, we're in the gemstone cavern. Hi, sexy man. Hello. Here's the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion. At least for now. We managed to remove all but one minecart from the old tunnels. So there is one minecart in the old tunnels. 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. Not sure that the foreman is going to be too happy about that, but hopefully you can smooth it over. Now there's still one more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track, and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It means we have to get it from the other side. A little bit awkward because it's blocking the passages, so I suggest someone move from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that. I think we're going to leave that for if the old man really wanted to. Cart in old tunnels, inaccessible from reservoir side to there are 2 other ways in instead. From the other side. Okay. Can we not, like, pick these up? No? Not at all? What the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? What the hell did I just do? Whoa. Just that one? Okay. 1 out of 4, I guess. Huh. What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck is this? How do I get into that? How do I get into the backyard? Okay, we got 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4. I don't know where else you would get this. Probably through there, which is currently blocked for the moment, but that's fine. So many things, so many notes to write down, so many. Okay. Can I go through there? Okay, stuck. Maybe it's just stuck from that side, but we can't really go there anyways to check it out. I think we've done everything we can. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow, however, the house might be a little bit different. Alright. You win again. You win again. You win again. Sinclair, you win again. 6 new rooms. 6? Really? East wing favored. Well, I would have gone through the west wing as well if you'd fucking let me at any point on any of these fucking rooms. Whatever. Don't even care. Don't even care. Don't even care. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do now? Day 6. Okay, let's open it up. That's none of these open up. These do not open up. This opens up a little bit. More importantly, it's the parlor room, and we love the parlor room. You know we love the parlor. This can be a dead-end room. And of course, when we say it can be a dead-end room, it isn't. Whatever. Like, it could have been, and I would have been okay with it. It isn't, because these fuckers have sick, twisted sense of humor. Leave corridor for later in the game when guaranteed unlock matters. The extra resource from Den is good. The accessibility doesn't really matter, but whatever. Now we open this one. Hallway, commissary, bedroom. Hallway is good. Not really, actually. Hallway is fine. It's not good. It's like fine. Bedroom's okay.
We're parlor guys of I feel like Hercules when solver the parlor puzzles.
Yes. Of course, we're parlor guys. Do I need to head to this room? Do I need the hallway? I don't need the hallway here. If I backtrack, a bedroom being next to entrance hall makes sense too. So let's take bedroom. Let's take bedroom and then go through the parlor. Because we love the parlor, don't we, folks? We love the parlor. The gems are in a box with a statement. That has to be true, right? Because they're all making statements. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't know it could be blank. Okay. The gems are in the black box. Okay. Is this true or false? I don't know if this is true or false. How am I supposed to solve the puzzle if I don't know if this is true or false? How are you supposed to... What the fuck do you do with this? What? Wait. I'm sure it's still solvable, but like what? This sets a precedent that I'm a little scared of. Okay. Gems are in a box with a statement. This can be true or false. We don't know. The gems are in the black box. This can be true or false. We don't know. How the oh god, I hate this. Alright, I don't hate this. I actually love this. Gems are in the black box. If this is true, this must also be true, which means this must be false. I don't know if this is true or false. There's fucking nothing there. There's fucking nothing there. What are you saying? Okay, if this is true, that can be false. I think that's okay. In which case, it would be in the black box. If this is false, gems are in the black box. Then this must be true, and this must be true. Sorry. Then I don't know about the like these two could be false. What happens if these two are false? Black box false. Statement false. Okay. So if this is false, it's not in the black box, then it could be in blue or white. If this is false too, So it's in a box with a statement, which means it's not in the box with the statement. Or it's in the box with no statement, which means it's in the white box. So it could be in the white box. If these are both false, it's in the white box. If these are true, gems are in the black box. Gems are in a box with statement. Then it's in the black box. It could be in the white box or the black box. It can be either of these. Do you see what I'm saying? Because there's no truth evaluation in the white one. What the fuck does the... There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Okay. So this is not displaying any statement. So, okay, this is not displaying any statement, which means if this is true, this has to be false. If this is true, this has to be false. They can't both be true. They can't both be false. Because one of them has to be true and one of them has to be false. Because this has no statement. It's not like it can be true or false because it has no statement. It cannot be... It's not that... I almost made the mistake of thinking... I almost made the mistake of thinking... this could be true or false. No. This can... Like, it can be either true or false. No, this can be neither true or false because there's no statement. Okay. I read the rules again to clarify. So these two cannot both be true. So if this is true, gems are in the box with the statement. This must be false. Gems are in the black box. Which means it's in blue. If this is true and this is false, it's in blue. If this is true, gems are in the black box, and this is false, the gems are in a box with a statement. If this is true and this is false, hold on. If this is true that they're in the black box, and this is false, they're in this box with a statement, that's a contradiction. So this cannot be true because otherwise it would cause a contradiction. Therefore, this is the false box, this is the true box. The false box says the gems are in the black box. The true box says the gems are in a box with a statement. Therefore, it must be in the blue box. Easy. Oh my god, not even... I wasn't even sweating. I wasn't even sweating it. I know. Some other VTubers might have been a bit confused. They would have looked at the box and went, what the hell? There's not even a statement here. What? But worry not, the philosopher VTuber would never make such a mistake. It was too easy. It was too easy. Too easy. It was too easy. You knew all along. It must have been in the blue box. I knew it. It was so easy. All right, let's see. Passageway, chapel, closet. Closet is not great, is it? Not here. It's a bit too far and it's a bit too close to the center for closet to be good. Even though I have Den reaching out. Chapel offers a way forward. It costs a coin. Passageway requires 2 gems, but branches left and north. This one only goes north, it doesn't go west, but that's okay because we can take west through Den. We save passageway for later with this. The 2 items in the closet may or may not be useful, we don't know. But it closes off our path early, which is not too bad. Closing off our path here is okay. Because we can take... No, it's actually kind of bad because Parlor also is closed off. Closes off this side of the... Okay. We have to take Chapel then. Yep. Now... Do we go into Chapel or do we backtrack back into bedroom? No, we go into Chapel. Next question. When we go into Chapel, do we draft a new room from the Chapel or do we go down through the Den and draft a new room there? The answer is we draft a room through the chapel. Maid's chamber, utility closet, nursery. Okay. Fuck the utility closet. Fuck the utility closet, man. Or not? I don't know. It's a dead end room, but but it blocks off so much. Like this whole section is fucked if I take utility closet. I can't take it here. Maid's chamber doesn't block off. It leads forward or it leads right, but I find less items in the house. That's really bad for early game. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps in nursery. We can actually take this now because we have a bedroom, unfortunately, but we can draft more bedrooms in the future and gain more steps that way. We're on usual step count today, so you know what? That 1 gem requirement might actually be useful. I know it blocks off. I know it blocks off and it's really bad, but this is probably like the only time we can actually utilize nursery. So we're going to go back in den and hope that it ends fast, and if not, then... Now let's go in and see if there's any items to pick up in the nursery. Now, they didn't guarantee anything, and it's a dead end, we know, but we have to check it. We have to check it for lore reasons. For lore reasons, we have to go into every room, right? For lore reasons. This makes sense for lore reasons. Oh, there we go. The Red Prince. By Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up, for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. But he always had a book, turn his eyes down. If he was ever outside, clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and in the bed. And maybe you can guess the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince. Goes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. Red book, just red. Gem. Okay, gem refund, Pog. Interesting. The Red Prince by Marigold. Who wrote The Red Prince again? Let's just check this real quick. Marion Marigold wrote The Red Prince. Good thing we went in to check for gems, just in case. Good thing we did that. We fuck off, Red Prince. That's rude. That's awfully rude to a child. I know they can be rude too, but, you know, let's not step to their level. Head back to the den. Now that we're in the den, Nook, kitchen, music room. 2 for music room. A major key and a minor key. That's so funny though. I love that pun. Nook, okay, you pay, do I want to pay 2 gems for 2 keys or no gems for 1 key? I have 4 gems right now and 0 keys. I think music room is worth it if not just for the pun alone. I love the pun. It's so good. Did I miss the gem? I'll backtrack. I'll backtrack. I'll backtrack. I already stepped into the music room. I already stepped into the music room. I already stepped into the music room. I already stepped in. I'm not gonna... Key card. Okay. We got the key card. Fuck the breaker room. Fuck the breaker box. Fuck the breaker box. We don't need the breaker box. Because we got the key card. We don't need the breaker boxes. We got the key card. I love the major and minor. Oh! Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from. The four you hold, the rest far flung. Half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony. Sorry, a half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys, in bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note and urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple cue. Blue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. F W. We play this tune, this tune, this tune, and then this tune, I think. This. Well, we can't quite play it, can we? I can't even try to. We gotta. That's the major key, right? We can't play any instruments in the music room. First words on the... Okay. 8 was like message. 8 was message. 8 was message. I remember 8 was message. The first 4 are here. Okay, the first 4 here. Music room. What is it again? What was the message? First words on the... Okay, first words on the... First words on the... But I remember for like the 8th one, for the 8th sheet, they also said something about how it's not just about the bolded letters or the bolded words. Don't just read the bolded words and get carried away from the message. White pages lined with melodies hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these we write down one that seems to be. I don't get what that means though. It's hidden, a message hidden beneath the keys, and bold words sung by you and me. A fractured note and urgent plea, in bold words sung I do. Ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due. You cannot solve this tune alone is what it's trying to say? What does that mean? I gotta like fucking go watch everyone else's stream and figure it out too? Okay. Lined with melodies, hide the words you've come to seek, and from voice among write down one. The loudest type. We write down one word. The loudest one, ink that bleeds. It's like bold, right? It's the bold letters, right? Or the bolded words. Denoted in verse. Can I zoom into this and see something here that I don't have the magnifying glass for? Is this like... Are these shadows of a man or something? Are these hidden details that you shove the magnifying glass under, and then there's like a 4-digit code or something. Whatever. Now it couldn't be locked, could it? Yeah, makes no sense. It'd make no sense for it to be. Red gems to each green room. There's only one green room, right? Or there's no green room right now, so it's not worth it. Guest bedroom 10 steps. I get a ton of steps by doing that, but I block off this path. It's really bad if I do. I think we take corridor. I think we have to take corridor, and we have to hope that we get another straight going thing. I'm still in the music room, right? Okay. Let me just make sure I didn't. Okay. Analyze the wavelengths of the music and figure there's an image of sound. Okay. No, I'm not analyzing the wavelength of the music. West Wing Hall is not necessary. Spare room in commissary. Spare room. Spare room 100% of the time. We can't take storeroom and garage. Too much. Now, what's interesting is, like, these all have a solid border around them where there's no, like, doorway. The garage has a... like, it's not a solid border on the left side. I guess that means it leads out of the house somewhat? In which case... do we want to take that? That does screw over, like, our rooms here. Well, we can take bedroom and, you know, path back, right? Can we? It's a lot of work to path back. Like, to expect, like, these two, this. We'll take Nook, just to be safe. Let's take Nook. Nothing else here? That's fine. No, fuck the utility closet. We don't need that. Hallway or kitchen. Kitchen is a dead end. Utility closet is a dead end, which we don't need. Hallway.
Cool live.
Hallway is good because we can go north and east with it. Cool live. Thank you, Leslie. Welcome. Thank you and welcome. Take hallway. This is a lie. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's actually a lie. Doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked. I've been playing this game the entire time thinking, because I got this note early on. Oh my god. What other bad advice have I been fed because it's a lie? Holy shit. Doors in the West Wing are not like... So you actually want to path west to get to the antechamber? Because I've been pathing east the past, like, few days. Look. I tried, like, 5 I got there. 4 I tried to, and I just got locked by all these terrible rooms. 3 I was trying through east. 2 was when I made it, like, on day 1, I had already made it to the antechamber. And then, like, I ran out of steps, right? I think is what happened. Yeah, I ran out of steps. And then 2, I went through the West Wing. Couldn't bloody make it. Whatever. And then after that, I think I remember reading in the hallway. There was a hallway for every day, but you know, like, I remember reading it and going like, oh, okay, then I guess I want to go through the East Wing because it's less likely to be locked than the West Wing. This is a lie. This is a fucking lie. They lied to me. Oh my god, they lied to me. I can't believe they would do that. Why would they do that? That's so cruel. That's so cruel. I have 45 steps. I'm halfway through. I've got 2 keys and 2 gems. Take this. Closet, gymnasium, commissary. Gymnasium's good. Commissary is okay. It's fine, because I'm already going north through hallway. I'm already going north through hallway, right? So commissary actually leads to this room, which is okay. No, but the bedroom could lead to that as well. Shit. Gymnasium's the only one that doesn't just make it so that hallway's the only way forward. I think what we do is we take gymnasium, and then we just go north through hallway instead. It's a lie. Dude, I'm still shaken by the fact that they lied to me. I can't believe they would do that. Why would they do that? We draw new plans while drafting. Pantry blocks that off. What's the difference between pantry and draw? And the difference between pantry and drawing room is pantry. Okay, first of all, drawing room costs a gem. Pantry doesn't. Pantry does not let you go east. Which drawing room does, but gymnasium and bedroom can do that. I can be very specific with which floor plans I want with drawing room on left and right, but not north. So it's not as helpful as it seems, even though it's good. Like, it gives me like 2. I'm going to take pantry. I'm going to go through it. Banana, okay. +3. Og. That's better than the apples, I think. Swing hall, guest bedroom, kitchen. Kitchen is the one that goes north. I need to take it because it goes north. Costs a gem. It costs a gem. If I take guest, what happens if I take guest bedroom? If I take guest bedroom, gymnasium has to lead north like twice. And I don't know if it's likely that it would lead north twice. If it does not lead north twice, I'm screwed. Kitchen leads north. I need to take kitchen. Because it's something that leads north. Let's take kitchen. How lovely. Banana, club sandwich, chef salad. There's 4. Okay, we want to save up gold to get the club sandwich if we want value. We get a lemon glazed salmon today, which benefits from aquarium. Don't have one of those, so it doesn't matter. This is the way north. Has to be observatory. Oh, it's gonna take another gem. Oh shit. Because the other ones are dead ends, and we do not want dead ends right now. Do we not? Is it a problem if it's a dead end, actually? Is it that much of a problem, actually? Wait a minute. Is it that much of a problem if we take a dead end here? We take a dead end here, we have to go back to regroup and go back to gymnasium. We can go north or south. I don't know why we would go south. I mean, I suppose we would just draft the room anyways, but like, the room here is not too bad considering how we're either way we're screwed for north. But okay, but observatory does let us path back east at the cost of a gem. It costs a gem, but we can path back east. If we take storeroom, we are committing to the fact that gymnasium is just going to take us straight to the antechamber, we think. If not, then we're screwed. I really like the storeroom. I really like the 2 keys in the storeroom. If we can get like storeroom here, that'd be really nice. But I don't think we can. This costs a gem. After that, I don't have any more gems. After that, I have no more gems. Fuck. We're a bit far into the run to get a dead end, so we gotta take observatory. Three stars, constellation, plus 3 steps. Next one's a gem. And then the one after that is like more common rooms. Okay. You know what? Sure. Why not? Have I done this? Music room's missing electricity for this bridge. I don't know for what purpose you would have it. What if you spun this around? No, that doesn't really do anything. Okay, let's just hope this isn't locked. I mean, it makes sense. It would be locked, of course. I think it makes sense that it's locked. Question is it going to open up north and east? That's the question. Fuck utility closet here. Library is the only option. You discover unusual things when you go through the library. Okay. That's fine. We've got a book with us this time. Drafting strategies, the potential within gems, planning your house, top drafting combos. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Making a connection, tips and tricks. Word from the editor. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. You draft a hallway or closet. How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is a passageway really worth 2 gems? All of these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. We aim to provide architects with some of these strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Every architect needs them. Gems. Although many architects employ different strategies, most of them agree with one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid it, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Okay, get gems early. Reader submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room you're in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. F. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. Try to only spend them if I really need a room. I will never draft a passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Okay? If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignore the many unopened doors they have left behind in the installed rooms. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. The day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they had only been earlier. The layout on the right demonstrates even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you are leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. Right. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you will have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Another aspect to consider is in order which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you will be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse, Cloister would be free. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Yeah, Terrace is really good. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chance of success. Yes, I know. Nursery into bunk room, I know. We'll give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. A foyer drafted. What's a foyer? Hallway doors are always unlocked. Oh. Before Great Hall would mean all of its many doors would be unlocked. Oh. I didn't even know you had there were foyers. You won't have to backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. Right, I knew that. The more items you have, the greater your chance of being able to create a contraption in workshop. Attic, 8 items. I have never even been. Workshop, combine inventory to create new items. Making a connection. 2-bit combos are the only form of room synergy. You will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. They are not powerful on their own, but become useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you can draft in here. Garage. Powers garage door and grants west path access. Okay. Oh, so it's like locked until you use the utility closet to unlock it. Dark room. Turns light back on after blowing a fuse. Does it turn it back on? Oh, so when you blow a fuse in the dark room, you go back into the utility closet and you turn it on? And okay. I don't know why that would help, but I guess that would mean... Oh, I think that helps because that probably gives you items. That's probably what it does. Gymnasium. Turns light off to prevent step loss. Oh, I didn't even know. Okay. You prevent step loss in the gym by turning the lights off with the utility closet. Gym, darkroom, and garage have... Okay. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simpler examples. Her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Okay. Boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses. Pump room controls water level through pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside of the main house. Outside of the main house. Tips and tricks. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. They will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal important. Yes, I know that. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servant's quarter. Okay. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft that room. Oh. Just because you didn't find any items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that it will be the case the next time you draft it. Okay, so always explore the rooms, I guess. Find items. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown or freezing cycle, during which you cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. You cannot chain freezers. Makes sense. Makes sense. You can't chain freezers for really high combos to eventually start a run at. That makes sense to me. If you are stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to just move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you will come across, and there is a very good chance you will find a piece of road. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think they seem very useful, they may hold clues and information that may help you on your journey. Word from the editor. Although this volume we provide with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Haha. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Okay, so yeah. Sure. Okay. Okay. That's knowledge. That's knowledge. I like that. I like that. I like that. Only one way and it's forward. Only one way and it's backward. Oh, fuck. Did I miss any items on the top of the room? No? Yeah, I don't think I did. It's not my most hated now, right? Nursery? Because I drafted it once. What's it? What is it now? Bunk room. That's the most avoided. Okay. Okay. We're back in the hallway. Go to the gymnasium. -2 basketball. Okay, -2 basketballs. Coat check closet Great Hall. 7 locked doors. Let's not do Great Hall. Let's do closet. We can get the magnifying glass, but I can't see how that's useful at all for anything at all. I really just don't think the coat check is worth it unless I have an item right now. A key card, which I can check into. I can check the key card into it, but I'm gonna save the key card for this run instead. I'll take the closet, 2 items. You get a dice. Yep, I can re-roll floor plans and I get a key. Okay. -2 basketball. Oof. Boudoir courtyard. Oh, that's really rough. Yeah, do I want to just draft something that will lead north? Maybe not, actually. It's not that rough. I'm gonna save this for when it will actually kill the run. I'm not gonna use the dice. I think the dice is so important. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I must do this. Boudoir. Oh shit, it already consumed a step. I keep stuttering in between like the rooms because I think, oh, maybe I want to like explore it later, and then that's why I'm on 37 steps now instead of like 40. I should have been on 40 steps. Like an idiot I wasn't though. Whatever. Still the safe there. I don't know why it's still there though. Or what matters. Is this gonna be locked too? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. The dining room. Commissary. Dining room. For sure dining room. 100% dining room. 100% dining room. Easiest dining room in my life. Easiest dining room in my life. Rank 5, so dinner's not quite served yet, but that's okay. No, fuck. Okay, this is really nice, but like, I can take bunk room later, right? And get a ton of steps from this. This will make it so the green rooms don't cost anything to draft, which would be really nice, wouldn't it? Right? It's between bunk room and terrace, obviously. Bunk room gives me more steps now, but do I need more steps now? I don't think I need more steps now. I need to find a key, and I need to backtrack to the library, or else the run's over. I just realized the run's over. Unless I find a key. No, I have a key. I have a key. I can go through the library. I will need to backtrack. And if I need to backtrack... green rooms don't cost gems to draft is really good. Because I don't have a single green room yet. I don't have a single green room. I saved so many gems with this. I have to take terrace. I don't have enough footsteps to justify... Sorry, I don't have enough gems to justify skipping it. Even though I'm also like a little low on footsteps. I got 3 here from the banana, I guess. Which made the exploration worthwhile. Wait, how do I know what the next rooms... This will make it so that I know what the next rooms look like, right? That's kind of fucking weird. Doesn't this mean I'm looking through the terrace? I know that this room will look like that, and I know that this room is like gonna look like this, and that room that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, does this make sense? That I'm seeing ahead of what those rooms can be? It's fucking weird. I can't go past here through these. Okay. It's so interesting. Alright. Alright. I gained 1 step from that, I suppose. Because of the banana. Now we have to go down here, I think. You motherfucker. I'm not doing that. So if I don't do that, what happens? If I don't do that, I am backtracking through the bedroom. Am I? What? To get what? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm an idiot because when I drafted the bedroom, I thought I'm just gonna go through the den first. In hindsight, I should have stepped into the bedroom and then drafted this room. I should have done that. I'm an idiot for not having done that. I made that mistake. I misplayed. That's okay. It's okay, I misplayed. This room in front of me is locked. I unlock it. That literally goes backwards. Which means I'm not going to use my 1 key on that now. And if I'm not going to use that 1 key now, I'm going back. I need to backtrack. I'm backtracking now. I need to go through the gymnasium. I do. It's unavoidable. Definitely not going through the closet. Nothing else I can do here. Nothing else on the ground. Nothing to pick up. Let's keep moving. Hallway now. We're not backtracking here. This, like, we didn't explore this bit, which kind of sucks, but we're not backtracking here. We're taking the pantry. Into the kitchen. Into the into the library. Into the locked door here that we're using the key on. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. forever. You can use gems to reroll for the rest of the game if you get a study early. But I can't get it early because it's not early game anymore. I need a pathway, and I don't get a pathway. Aquarium gives me left and right. You take aquarium. For sure you take aquarium. I could re-roll as well, but I think aquarium is fine. I think aquarium is just fine. And it counts as a bedroom, so I get 5 steps. Okay, my step economy is okay, because I got the early bedroom. Floor plans lead to north more frequently. That's really good, because we are right here. We need something that will lead north more frequently. We need that shit now. We need that shit now. Okay, okay, okay. Holy, okay. Left to right. Let's do left, and if it's a dead end, that's okay. Or if it only leads, like if it leads north from there, that's fine too. Like it doesn't need to go anywhere else. Damn. Okay. Shit. Storeroom's not good here. Storeroom is not good here. Is it? I get 2 keys and then I can go here? Courtyard is good. It's free now. Courtyard is free because I got terrace. Courtyard is free because I got terrace. We take courtyard and then we can get storeroom another day. We can get storeroom another day from courtyard. We take courtyard. Maybe we shouldn't have taken courtyard. Maybe we shouldn't have taken courtyard. But I don't know what else we could have taken here. It was between courtyard and like storeroom. And if it was storeroom we could go left. But I don't know. There's levers in the garden? Didn't somebody say
I fell
there...
asleep on my timestamp button, so now I have 30 plus of them to delete.
I feel that. I feel falling asleep on a button. I feel that. Are there no items for me today, this time? No, nothing? No lever? I thought they said there would be a lever in the green room or something. I thought someone said somewhere, and honestly, I would have avoided that if I had just, you know, taken notes, but whatever. If I have no gems, I shouldn't be drafting rooms forward. I should be drafting rooms backwards if I don't have any gems. Fucking son of a bitch. Gems or keys, I should say.
We all fell asleep a bit. Also, chairman, maybe write down everything.
Oh god, no. We have to roll. We have to roll and hope it goes forward. We have to roll and hope it goes forward. Oh. 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 I don't have the gems. I don't have the gems. I should have paid attention to my gem economy. I should have paid attention to my gem economy. I didn't pay enough attention to my gem economy. This is the only way forward, so, like, I wish I could have gone passageway. I wish I had the 2 gems for passageway. I don't have a breaker box. I don't have a breaker box. It's, once again, blocked. Once again, it is fucking blocked. I don't have, maybe I can get breaker box, like, through here and here, but then it's probably locked. The doors are probably locked. Yeah, okay, fuck you. God damn. Yeah, again. We're at the antechamber, and we can't get through it. We need to find the levers to it. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? What does it even mean? I haven't the faintest clue. It's over. Run's dead. That's locked. Aquarium's locked. Courtyard's locked. We needed keys so badly. We can... Is dining room locked too? I don't remember if dining room was locked. I think dining room was locked. Because we tried to draft. Yeah, we tried to draft. There's only one explanation for why we didn't draft any room in dining room. Like down south. It's because it was locked, and we didn't want to spend the key for that. Yeah, we spent the key in the library instead. Ah, okay. I'm guessing to get to the antechamber, it's not just to get next to it. You have to, like, have every single room next to it open up a pathway in. That's my guess for how the mechanic works. So because of that, you would want passageway in this, like, if you can get passageway into this, like, this room, you're golden. But I just don't think that's, like, very likely. But that's the winning strat. The winning strat is to get passageway here, I think. And then to get, like, some rooms that lead through into the antechamber. 30 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It'll take 14 steps to backtrack. There's literally nothing else we can do, because this shit ain't opening, that's for sure. Alright. Off we go. Yep. One run we have too many keys, one run we have not enough keys. It's always like this, isn't it? It's always like this. We're backtracking through the den to get that one gem I missed. I remembered I missed that gem. I remembered. I know I did. Not that it matters now, I think, because I don't think we could have gone. We just, like, I think we're stuck by locked doors, not. Okay. 17 steps. There's a little trunk here. Trunk is locked. Okay. Where's the minor key in the music room? Did I miss the minor key? I feel like I missed the minor key. I don't know. I looked everywhere in the music room. I didn't see it, so I don't know. I don't have a sledgehammer either, so. Really? Well, I can freeze it, I guess. Bunk room counts as 10. Yeah, I get so many steps I can use for nothing. Misery goes nowhere. Okay. Run's over. Run is over effectively. Unless I can buy a key from the commissary. But if I could buy a key from the commissary, like, and I backtrack, like, all the steps through, that doesn't do anything either, because I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know what the point is. I don't even know how to get to the antechamber. Will not be reset at the end of the day. So wait, would I be starting with one less gem then? Wouldn't I be starting with one less gem if I take freezer? Am I dumb? Do I take one less gem by going there? Well, you know, we have to try it. I think we have to try that, don't we? We have to try the freezer strat. Let's see if we gain one gem tomorrow or we lose one gem tomorrow. Oh, you don't have to step in for it to freeze your assets. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Freezer very cold. Freezer very cold. Tub bat. Makes no sense to me. Okay. Master Sinclair's personal freezer. What would you be freezing in here? Corpses? What would you be doing? That's the run. With 17 steps left, what can we do? We can go back in the music room and try to see if we can find the other key, I guess. Guess we'll do that. Where is it? Where's the damn key? I found one key. It was here. Where's the other damn key? Noted in verse. I don't know what that means. I know what this means. I don't know what that means. Can't play the keys on the piano. If that was the joke, then they got me good. Never mind. There's nothing on these chairs. All of them. Well, okay. There's nothing here. It's over. It is Jover. Alright, it's Jover. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? It was good that the compass led north, but I don't think it did anything. Key card didn't matter either because nothing was an electronically powered security door. Antechamber still locked as usual. Or not locked, it's just like blocked off. How do you even expect to get into it? Suppose we call it a day. With the exception of our frozen acid. I literally got to rank 9 on my first playthrough, okay? It doesn't get more optimal than that. 3 new rooms. Those would be courtyard, I think. Terrace. And music room, I think. Those are the new rooms that we got. Ugh. How long have I been streaming for? About 3 hours. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Not just in the game, but also for today. Oh. Can I just do more of the parlor puzzles? Can we just do more of the statement boxes? I love the statement boxes so much. The statement boxes are so fun. You should write down everything. I write down like most things. I've written down pretty much everything that looks like it would be a clue to something. Okay, I have some notes. I've got some notes, okay? I've got some notes. Seems like it can be solved with different methods. I feel like you are meant to experiment with and see different things and try everything, and then eventually one of them will work, and it's supposed to be frustrating. I think that's the case. That's how I see it. I think you're meant to like get to the antechamber and go, you know what, actually, fuck, I can't, that doesn't matter because it's gonna be blocked anyways. I'm just gonna fuck around and do all the other rooms, see what's going on there. And then eventually, maybe after like 10 runs, you'll get, like, I still think, what I think is the case is you have to be, the way to get to the antechamber, my prediction, is like, mechanically speaking, all the rooms that connect to every entrance of the antechamber need to be like unlocked and open. And I think if you can, if all 3 of the access points are you know, there, the antechamber opens up. You go in, and there's probably a series of puzzles you do, and you get to chamber 46, I guess. But like, you know, you only get to chamber 46 after doing chamber, you know, as it comes after chamber 45, right? I think so. Maybe what they want is for you to do, to unlock all, maybe part of it is you need to unlock all 45 chambers before you get the 46 chamber. So it's actually, instead of like the strategy of, oh, just explore rooms because you want to know what they do, it's also just like, maybe literally the way to beat the game is you have to explore every room at least once. I can see that. I think that makes sense. In this sense, it's like, it's a bit different from like, you know, a roguelike like Hades, where you know what the objective is. You know the objective is to go to the surface. And you know how to get to the surface. You just beat everything in your way. You just can't beat everything in your way. But you know what to do. You know what to do. It's just like relying on the execution of it. So the fact that this... So what makes this a puzzle roguelike is that you don't know what to do. But you think... But there is a... It's conceivable that you can figure it out, right? It's conceivable. I think it is. I think it's conceivable. Sometimes random events happen and then you just have more shit. Like, for example, after like day 2 or 3, you get gems. You get to start with 2 gems every day. That's good already. I don't know. But yeah, expanding in the early rooms to get, and making sure that if you take a corner room, like you can cover all the other rooms, is the general strategy, I believe. So say if you have a closet, storeroom in the middle, or like somewhere where it's blocking off your access point to other rooms, you want to make sure that you have other rooms around it that will be able to make up for the fact that there's a dead end, I guess. I don't know. All I'm getting from this is like, I want to do more parlor puzzles. That's all I'm getting from this. I want to do more of them so badly. I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to do more. Okay, I have nothing else to add. I think everyone's asleep. I think people are falling asleep to this better than they are falling asleep to the reading streams. Because I think for the reading streams, everyone's actually reading it, but when I'm playing blueprints, everyone's like, all right, it's nap time. Which is fair enough, I suppose. Do I have anything to add to that? Not really. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their days, evenings, and whatnot, if that's what you are doing. But otherwise, it is a bit too late for me, so I'm gonna have to call it. I have, like... You guys remember Z? I think Z is streaming in a few hours. Not like now. I think Z is streaming in a few hours, though. And I wish I could raid into her, but, you know, I'm gonna go to sleep and die now. Let me just check just in case. Yeah, no one I know is like streaming now that I want to raid into. You know. Not intentional, my time zone is just awful. You started around 3 a.m. where I'm at. Oh dear. Hero, just go to sleep. Hero, just go to sleep. Okay, just go to sleep. It's okay to go to sleep. You have my permission to go to sleep. I'm fine with you falling asleep to like a stream I do. That's I haven't seen you around till recently. I'm sorry, hold on. I was like I had like my eyes just fucking opened again like when I was saying that. Sorry. As I was saying, I understand your time zone's awful because a lot of people have awful time zones whenever I stream. It is what it is. I can't appease anyone at all. I'm trying to appease everyone, and when you try to appease everyone, you can't appease anyone. So I'm just streaming at a time that like works for me, and this is a time that works for me for streaming. But please go to sleep. Just like fuck watching me live. You don't have to do that. Besides, if you're watching a VOD, like you don't have to re-watch the VOD to do timestamps. It's like when you're watching it, you'll be doing the timestamps, right? So if you want a timestamp, then doesn't make it easier to just ignore me when I'm live and then just watch a VOD instead. I don't know. Go to sleep, man. Go to sleep. I have the best time zone for watching. I think Americans have the best time zone for watching me, or like people just who live in my time zone should be watching me, but nobody I know, nobody in this chat is from my time zone, I think. I think only like 1 or 2 people are from my time zone. Everyone else is from a different time zone, which is weird that you found me anyways. I don't know. But anyways, my eyes opened right now just now because I looked left and into my like notes, right? Into my blueprints notes. And then I saw like the periodic table decryption, like the elements, the PU, the NE, like whatever. And I just, because I lined them up numerically, I just realized that I think they form a message. I'm going to type it out now just to see what it says. It says it's PUSHTHRE EU PA FTERNINE push 3P after 9. No, push 3 up after 9. Oh my god. What the fuck does that mean? I didn't even realize. What does that say? The periodic table decryption. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. 3 up after 9? Where 9? 3 up after 9? What the fuck? Dude, I swear I'm freaking out. Like I'm being creeped out by this game. Cause I'll be looking at things and I'll go like, oh, I think I get it. And 5 hours later I'll look at it again and I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't get it. What the fuck? Huh? You only tell us this after you finish. I just saw that. I just looked over at my notes because and you know what? I did the due diligence of lining it up numerically as well. I just didn't read it. I just like, because I lined it up with 1 to 12 thinking, okay, there's going to be like an encryption thing later where they do like the numbers and then I have to match it to the letters. I didn't think just line it up and alphabetically, they like line it up numerically and then the letters will spell something, until I read, when I was reading PUSH, which are the first 3, right? PU is the first one, S is the second one, H is the third one. I read PUSH in my list and I went, haha, it says push. That's like a word. And then I continued reading on from 4 when THRE and I was like, Oh, it's not a word anymore. It's like, I thought it would be THE. It would be the, right? Push the button or something, right? And it's like push THR. I was like, oh, I guess it's fine. I read a little further. RE and then EU. Push 3. And then I formed the, and then my neurons connected. Now, oh shit. That's a message, isn't it? And I wrote it out just now. Push 3 up after 9. Push 9 and then 3 up. So it has to be an input where there's the number and also a direction input. 3 up after 9. So 9 and then up. Or do I push 9 and then like what's 3 up from 9? 9 6 3, right? Like in like a keypad. That's 2 up. Like 3 is 2 up, and there's nothing that's like 3 up. In like a keypad. What would it be? What the fuck does it mean? What the hell does any of this mean? What does push 3 up after 9 mean? I see it. I solved it. I think I almost solved it. What does it mean? What does any of this mean? The red notes are fake. The red notes are fake. The red notes are fake. Save code 9083. Red note. West wing is more likely to be locked doors. That's a red note. That's fake. What the fuck? What are they doing to me? You're feeding on my work. Time snapping is my thing, even if I have to sacrifice sleep. Well, look, you do what you want, okay? I can only offer my suggestions. And my suggestion is I would like if you spent a little bit more time sleeping and taking care of yourself. Okay, that's just my suggestion, but you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. Epe Sylvia? I don't know what that means, sorry. Yeah, okay, so I have no goddamn clue what push 3... What the fuck? What the hell? What? Push 3 up after 9? What? No? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't relate though, because I'm gonna go to bed. This is very interesting. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go now. I'm going to continue playing Blueprints. I think, you know, it's not the most exciting video game. Push 3 after 9, the 12 levers in the laboratory. No. It's like push... Oh! I'm sorry. I forgot that, like, that was literally right next to the thing in the laboratory. Yeah, and like I was like, what do you mean push it up? What up? And I remembered, oh yeah, there are levers in the lab. Is that one of the levers for the end? Is that the lever for the... Is that one of the antechamber levers? It might be. I remember I forgot where, but I should have taken down notes. There's somewhere that said there were levers somewhere. One was in the garden. I couldn't find that, but maybe one is in the lab. So in order to get to through to the antechamber, you must draft the lab. Is that like a necessary drafting? Dude, this game is crazy. Oh, game's kind of wild. East and West greenhouse. Yes, that's what they said. Thank you. That's what they said. They said the East and West greenhouse would be a lever. I got that clue quite early on, actually. And I just kind of brushed it aside because I was like, all right, whatever. I'll deal with it when I deal with it. Now I have to deal with it, I think. Oh. I don't know, I'm delighted. I think it's interesting. I like being stumped. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's a rare occasion, isn't it? To be stumped, but to be shown the answer, but to find the answer so satisfying. I love that. I love that. Okay. Okay. All right. That's what we're doing next time, I suppose. Next time I stream will probably be like, I think Wednesday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how it is. And I'll try to stream again on Friday and then over the weekends. I will put up a schedule soon. I will do that. I have to put up a schedule soon. I really should put up a schedule soon. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I want this upcoming week, right? To finish up Volcano Princess. And then once we finish up Volcano Princess, I think it will take maybe 1 or 2 more streams to finish Volcano Princess. The week after, I have some more time to myself. I've got some time. I want to play The Walking Dead Season 2, I think. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but maybe necessarily. But I might do that. I might play Season 2 Walking Dead and just binge it. I'll just like do it like every day. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Regardless, that should be it. Thank you for watching me and thank you for joining me. I know the streams are less popular, but I don't care. I'm enjoying Blueprints a lot, personally. I'll see everyone soon, and hopefully there'll be a schedule out for me for this week, finally. And with the extra time I get, like, you know, next week or the week after, I don't remember exactly. You may even be able to get a whole week of Walking Dead. We'll see. Okay, bye.